Hey, everybody, welcome back. I guess we could say, yeah, we were here last night. We're here again for the CAF updates, episode 292. It's the eve before Heroes Con, and yeah, I've still got some packing to do, but the corporate jet leaves tomorrow very early, so we're gonna have a light show tonight, sort of. We're gonna get things started off with Mr. Layton, and I've got one package to unbox for everybody from a Cal purchase that I had a few weeks back. And then Mr. Snork will be here, weather permitting. And we'll talk about some of the picks from last week, of which there were many. It was a very busy week on Comic Card Fans last week. I think over 70. Well, we at the 30-day window, we hit like was pushing 8,000 pieces for the month, and we had like the week before that we were down to around 7,000. So it was a really really busy week on CAF, and a lot of great artworks were posted. We probably could have picked about 40 or 50 pieces, but we have whittled it down to 20, like we always do every single week. Nice to see everybody in the chat as always. So we are going to get things started off with Mr. Layton tonight. He was in Hong Kong 2 weeks ago. He needed last week off to recover, and I don't know if it's because of the dietary things that he imbibed while he was on the road, or maybe he was just tired. Maybe he stubbed his toe. You never know. But we do have a video, and I haven't even gotten to see this one. I gave all the video material over to my son because he had some time today to work for us, so he pulled it all together. So I'm going to be watching this for the first time, as all of you will be, and then we'll get to have Mr. Layton on, and we'll talk about all the great artwork and new friends he made while he was visiting foreign countries, and maybe he's eaten some interesting things that we'll get to the bottom of. Is fried or sautéed sea cucumber better? I don't know, but I think we'll find out in a few short minutes.
So here we are, guys. We're on our way to Hong Kong, right? Yeah, and this time we look at lovely Cleo with us. Cleo and I, we had a really good time. We went makeup shopping, right? Because she loves her makeup at home. That's great. But we're on our way to Hong Kong, and for me, it's the first time. You've been there, right?
Yeah,
long ago, whatever. Anyway, so get ready for some fun stuff, and hopefully we'll find something really weird for me to eat. You know, it is a show. All right, guys, later. So we just landed in Hong Kong. We're at the airport right now, and just to show that Castra isn't the biggest pussy in the world, we found the absolute largest pussy ever. So how about that? This thing is, if you get the scale, it's huge. It's the biggest. It makes Tony Stark stuffed animal thing, and it's animated.
right.
Really bizarre. Well, hey guys, it's Thursday morning. We got in here kind of late, so I just woke up and having my coffee, but thought you'd enjoy seeing this. This is my room, and as you can see, it's got some amenities. I have a marble sunken bathtub in here, but let me show you some what I think is really great here. Walk into the bathtub is the view. Check this out. This is the view from my room. How about that? It's amazing because Hong Kong is one of those places, from movies and fiction. It's just it's larger than life, and just check out how beautiful this place is. So yeah. So how about that? More later. Agnes, you flew in Wednesday to Hong Kong, so we're here at the cocktail party, right? And I got to think, so you flew into the Hong Kong airport, right?
Yeah.
What did you think of the giant pussy? Come on, tell us your first impression of the giant pussy.
It was a giant pizza.
Who doesn't love a giant pussy, right?
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Can I hold it? Yeah, sure. Okay, very good.
Yeah. I'm trying to stay out of her way.
Okay. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Smile, big smile.
I'm always smiling.
I mean, I know people in Hong Kong work really hard, and your hours are so long, and
All right, I'm here with James, who is you're the actual promoter of the show, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. How's it going? This is Saturday morning.
No,
How was Friday?
We're feeling very excited. Friday was absolutely a great turnout. Bob would know that Bob's booth was
I was
fans.
swamped all day, man.
As well as, so many different exhibitors, so many different artists. I think the fans are really having a fantastic experience.
I'm going to take a tour of Artist Alley later and introduce some of the people in America to some of the artists here.
Yeah. And we do have a lot of local creators as well that we're very excited to introduce Bob to.
All right, well, let's get going.
All right.
I'm at the table here with Steven Segovia. How you doing, brother? Good. Good to see you again, man.
Good to see you again.
I love your work, man. You do some great stuff. Check this out, guys. Check all that out. We're trying to get your dome out of here, man. It's okay, brother. Listen, everything well? Good to see you. Love your work, man. Love your work. Keep it up. So I'm here with Dexter Soy, man. How about that? You want to talk to the CAF guys, right? Can I show them what a real artist looks like? I wanted to see some of the stuff, guys, because it is a show about art, right? So check out some of Dex's work here. He's one of my favorites. Now, if people in the States want to buy these, can they contact you? You got a website?
Yeah, I have we have a website, Next Comic Art.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check this stuff out, guys. There's a reason why he's one of my favorites. And he's a hell of a nice guy, too. Look at that. Wow. I'm surprised you haven't sold them all. Just beautiful work, man. I love this one. So anyway, one of the many great artists that are here, and one of my personal favorites. Thank you for taking time out. I know you're busy. All these people want me to go away. Thanks, Dex. And I'm here doing the CM show. I'm here with my buddy Ruby Lee. How you doing, baby? Yeah, don't get. How are you, my brother?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, everything going well. Let's check out some of this, guys. I'm doing the CAF show. So I'm going to show them some of your beautiful work. How about that? We're going to check it out, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Insurance.
Yeah. How can they find you if they want some of your artwork?
I'm very behind one.
Okay. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. This is Chinese jellyfish, right?
Jellyfish head.
Is it different than the Taiwan?
Same, I think. Same.
The same? Because we've eaten it on a corner, but we're going to eat it one more time. Okay, ready? Now, that's good.
Really good.
You guys don't know what you're missing. You really don't. Poor round eyes. But what's coming up you're going to love, because I'm going to eat sea cucumber tonight, all right? And you guys know what it is. It looks like a penis that came out of the sea. Well, I'm going to eat it right here on the show, all right? Here, yeah, I already explained, right? I'm sorry, you introduce yourself to America.
My name's Alex.
And what do you do, Alex?
I'm a filmmaker.
Filmmaker, right?
Animation.
Damn good one, too. I've seen some of it. It's really good. but he's taking this out here to this wonderful restaurant. And tell me what I'm going to eat right now.
So this is a sea cucumber, braised sea cucumber.
Braised sea cucumber, which is basically like a penis with shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Penis
so
of the ocean.
hand in here, okay? It's
Right
like, and we're gonna try seeping this for the first time, right? Are you got ready for this? This is important. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, America. There we go. CAF fans, this is the first, right? Good. Really good. Yeah. It's very tender.
Yeah,
It's a tender sea penis.
so it's very good for you. There's like tons
Yeah,
of
you wanna-
collagen in there.
Yeah, I can tell that. Yeah, here, you want to take a look at it? Yeah, you see these, you know, you can go deep sea diving or whatever, but there you go. It's sea penis, and I'll take one more bite just for the show here, you know, just to show you that I wasn't going to spit it into my napkin. All right, it's a little gelatinous. So here you go. You'll be surprised. It is really delicious. It's really delicious. Well, there you go, Bill. I hope you're happy, man. Alex,
We're gonna go for the
we're going for the eyeball on this. What kind of fish is this?
I think it's a
Snapper. So, okay, so this is a beautifully made snapper. Okay, I'm gonna need you to take over here because they're gonna have to see me eat it. So here, swap. All right, so Alex, he got the eyeball for me, and here we go.
So there's a nut inside. You can't spit it out.
I got it.
Okay.
It's like a kernel of corn.
Yeah.
It's a cornea. It wasn't that bad. The cornea is really good. Okay, there you go, Bill. Bill, and all you CF guys, you should be happier than shit now, man. All right, you know, it's like you see me eat, you know, sea dick and this on one night, right? Right? Okay, more later. So we have a bonus food special on this episode of Where the World is Hot Waiting. First of all, we have deep fried fish skin. I don't know. You know what fish this is, Claire? But actually, it's pretty tasty. But the star of the show, as you know, I can't eat meat, but I can eat internal organs. This is beef lung? Stomach lining, yes. So this is sauteed stomach lining. It's really good. So good.
What else is in this bowl of treasures?
Cleo says this is beef cartilage. Just the, I don't know what, it's awful big though. But this is do you know what part of the cow this is from? Again, I can't digest like muscle tissue, but this stuff goes right down. So here you go, beef cartilage. But it's actually pretty tasty. It kind of tastes like a wonton wrapper. Right. Not bad. All right, guys, there's your bonus. Okay, here we go. So, guys, we finished it. We're back in we're back in Korea, right? And to wrap off our wonderful trip week in Hong Kong, where are we now?
Costco.
Yes, we're at in Incheon Costco because you got to get stuff for the shop, right? Yeah. So we're going to go Costco shopping. This is how we're wrapping up Hong Kong. So thanks for watching us, and we'll see you as soon as the segment's over. Thanks, guys. They were great, by the way. They were absolutely fantastic.
I'm glad I Haven't eaten today. So, hey, welcome back,
Well, that
Bob.
was all for you, okay? That was all for you, man.
Took one for the team, clearly.
Yeah, because you look a little flushed right now. I love that.
Yeah, no, I'm yeah, like I said, I've been
that segment of the show, are you?
well, we appreciate it. You made up for like the last couple episodes where you weren't eating anything for us, and
Well,
you went all in
it
on
has
this.
to be something interesting, Bill, in order for me to eat. I mean, who wants to see me eat a fillet of fish sandwich? I mean, give me a break.
You're gonna have a hot dog at Costco or something. You're right. No.
Actually, we got tteokbokki there while we were at Costco. They actually make the best tteokbokki. Korean Costco is very different than American, though. But they figured since we were in Incheon at the airport, there was a Costco right there, and the store was that's where Joey gets his buns, hot dog and hamburger buns and all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Shop,
are there whole
they talked
chickens
me into
$5 there too?
What's that?
I said, are there whole chickens $5 there too, like they are
I
here
don't
in
know
the
because
States?
I don't go looking for chickens, I mean, but it was it was kind of after a really long, hard week. And let me tell you, when you saw the promoter James on there, he wasn't lying. We literally had Russian bread lines. I mean, the entire time. They opened at 10 o'clock in the morning, and that line was continuous till 8 o'clock at night, all 3 nights. I've never been so tired in my life, and Joey and Cleo sold out of everything. I mean, literally, they went home with empty suitcases, Like someone bought my banner.
You didn't even have to give it away. They bought it.
Well, but there were some damaged prints. People bought the damaged prints. It was incredible. So, yeah.
Did you propose like a Bob Layton con to the show promoter? Because it might fly in Hong Kong.
Well, they've already invited me back next year, which is really nice. And they were wonderful. You saw that I did that promotional poster for Slash, which is a local phone company who was one of the major sponsors.
I wasn't sure what that was for.
Yeah, they were a major sponsor of the show. And they had asked me, they paid me, to do a special giveaway print for the event. So the president, that was what the president, little guy was the president of the company. So he wanted to do a little photo op, and Joanne was there. We brought Joanne with us too. Kim, my protege, she had her own table and she did incredibly well. We got to meet Joanne's family. Her sister lives there as well. So I got to tell you, Hong Kong lives up to its expectations. It's one of those cities like Paris or New York, right? That is part of fiction, right? It's Bruce Lee movies and Bond films and things like that. And it didn't disappoint, Bill. I mean, it's a beautiful, clean city. The fans were fantastic. The food was interesting, as you can see.
The view from your bathtub was spectacular.
Yeah, can you believe that? It was just a regular room, man. And it's like I had like a sunken bathtub and all that kind of stuff. But I got to tell you, I was beat. I mean, I got maybe 1 or 2 15-minute breaks through the whole con. And but the rest of the time, it's just this constant line. They were just so hungry for anything Marvel. I could pass for a Bond villain. Yes, eat my fish eyes. You must eat fish eyes. Anyway, and they're drugged. Yeah. So yeah, it was an amazing show. Everybody, I didn't get a chance to get everybody on there that was a part of the guest list or whatever, but I wanted to squeeze a few people in.
Jeff Wedding had a question for you. I had the same question. What was that Stay Puft Marshmallow looking guy that was in the photo op with you? And
that was Goku from Pokemon. It was
That?
a big inflatable. Yeah, it was a big inflatable Goku.
No. The thing that looked like it was like a
that's the mascot for Slash.
Whipped cream.
The phone company. Yeah. It's don't ask, okay? Because in Asia, the mascots have nothing to do with phones or whatever they're selling. The mascots
it's a cloud. It's in the cloud. That's right. That's
I guess he's a cloud or whatever. So there you go. But I left out like one of the most weirdest parts of the show. I almost got
How could
killed.
you do that to us?
I almost got killed. All right. You wonder where in the world is Bob Layton? He was running for his life. At one point on Friday, the crowd, you saw the crowd there, right? In front of the table or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They also put on an event across from us, right? They had like an event stage and stuff like that. And then people started crowding in. All the fans were crowding up the table. The fans were crowding in on the other side of them to try to get to, because it was a first-time con. They hadn't worked out all the security stuff. But anyway, they started pushing into the table and literally knocked our table over. I mean, I had to get up and leave and ask my fans to leave because I was afraid someone was going to get crushed. I mean, it was that bad. I mean,
you sold out of everything that was on the table, so that nothing.
Oh, eventually, yeah. But this was Friday, and when you saw me there talking to James, it was me having a really heart-to-heart discussion about not getting my fans killed. You know,
you just need a more choice location next time.
Yeah, no, we were in the Primo. They put us. I was in the star. I was the headliner for comic books. You know, because I'm old, right? So they don't get that many American artists in Hong Kong. Anyway, so and like I said, the crowds. I mean, I don't even understand the crowds. You know, I mean, it's like here I am, 50 years into this stuff, and I got kids lining up around the block, and I'm like, I guess thank you, Marvel, for reprinting my shit in foreign languages. But see, everyone there speaks and reads English because it's a former British colony, so there's no language barrier either.
Right. Well, the person over the PA.
I would recommend everyone to go to the con next year. It was really fantastic, you know, and they had their stuff. They had their shit together for the most part in terms of organization. They had a few glitches here and there, you know, but it was amazing. Yeah, Joey said it was the most money they ever made at a con, so it was crazy.
Did you get a cut?
Or what? No, I donate everything I do to charity. To it goes to the community centers here. So I mean, they make their money selling my merch, but we did that print. I also did a Hong Kong version of the Stealth Armor cover. Mm-hmm. But I sent you a bunch of art. I don't know if your son put it in the.
No, he did. He loaded up some stuff here for me.
Yeah, we did a special print. Sold out the second day. The second day I did Stealth Armor over Hong Kong was I mean, people were they were buying it like mad. So I'm gonna do anytime I do, I'm gonna do a city Iron Man print from now on. You know, it's just like Starbucks and their city mugs. I'm gonna do an Iron Man city print. It was. I never had anything sell out that fast. They went crazy for it. You know. And
sounds like I said, Spencer's going to have you doing these things kind of all the time wherever you go. You're going to have a Dragon Con version, a Galaxy Con San Jose version. Yeah.
And you saw the print I did for Slash, right? That was Joanne colored that, by the way. My apprentice Joanne Kim, she did the Iron Man print for the phone company.
Yeah, that one was in the video, right?
Yeah, in the video. Yeah, so yeah, it was a ball buster. It took me 2 days to do, but it came out okay, all things considered. Yeah, so yeah, but I got your lead in there. Yeah, I'm coming back to the States. I can officially announce that I'm coming back to the States for a couple of dates. There it is. Yeah, this was the print I did for Slash, the phone company, and that's Joanne Kim coloring it for me, and she did a great job. You know, we had to do it pretty quick too, so all things considered, it came out pretty decent. Never got a copy myself, you know. Apparently they gave them all away. I never even got a copy for myself. You know, crazy, huh?
Who printed it?
Anyway, I'm coming back to the States, like you, because you gave me that lead in, and I dropped it.
That's all right. Hey, I should have saved that for later.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm coming back because I got some personal business I got to take care of in September. So Spencer, of course, lost his mind and started booking me at cons and stuff. So I'm doing a Galaxy Con in San Jose, California, the last week of August. And then I'm going to fly to Tampa, turn around and go up to Dragon Con. I've never done Dragon Con, you know, in all my years, you know. So I'm going to do Dragon Con the first week of September. Then I have things to do in Tampa. I got to... If you must know, like I said, I've had all my stuff in storage for 3 years. It's now I'm spending so much money on the storage unit, it has exceeded the actual cost of my furniture. So I'm operating in a deficit. So I need to donate the stuff to a good charity there. Okay, Robert, see you at the Dragon Con, man. That's great.
You get to see Alberto at Galaxy.
And the reason I'm bringing this up, guys, if you're going to be at either one of these shows, you can start pre-commissioning now. You know, it's like because I don't draw at the shows anymore, as you know, because I'm old. You know, and
Oh.
but
You're too busy signing.
well, that too, yeah. You know, it's signing the
And
city
recording
prints,
stuff for
man.
us.
Signing those city prints, you know. So
Mhm.
yeah, so I'll be at GalaxyCon first, then Dragon Con. So you can put your pre-orders in if you guys want to do that, and hopefully I'll be at OAX next year because
But you're gonna be going back to Korea after.
yeah, I'll be going back to Korea, but OAX is later next year, isn't it?
It's in March.
We haven't discussed that, but it's kind of like I still would like to come back, because we didn't get to do a WTF because I was doing my Euro tour, which I'll never do again, by the way.
You're done.
It was murder on my body, dude.
Well, you only live once, Bob. You got to,
Oh, listen, I'm going to show you something. Since we are an art show, my friend Christian Tapp, who is one of the Dyson Comics Cafe guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
He and his wife were in Thailand. His wife's from Thailand. And they were on the streets. And they thought of me. They found the street artist who's really amazing. And this guy they had him do this print. I mean, not a print, but he actually did this Iron Man drawing. And they said it only took him 25 minutes, which I find, both Bill and I find that kind of not credible. But I mean, it's just amazing. Real. They sat there and watched him do it on the street. I mean, it's
like
really,
his both hands and both feet and
yeah. I gotta find out exactly. I'll try to get more information. I can't read.
If I don't see a video, I don't believe it.
Right? No, but I mean, it's still pretty awesome. It's
it's a beautiful drawing.
It's just pen and colored pencil, and it's for street art. It's pretty amazing. So they made a gift of that. They came back from Thailand and made a gift.
Volsky's going to be flying over there to hire the guy to do covers or something.
Yeah, maybe So anyway, yeah. So I'll be taking pre-commissions for both shows. I'm going to post something this weekend online about that. And you have some commission art that I just did this last week, right?
I do. But did you see some of those comments that came in while the video was playing?
No.
After you said Kazar was a
no, I said
he wasn't the biggest, which means he's the second biggest.
To get a rise out of him because
you did. Did you see what he had to say to you?
Yeah,
Bob,
I know
because fun.
Yeah, and he knows me better than anyone. But
after you ate that,
I just ate fish balls and dick. Okay,
you can draw some better now.
Yes, no, but he never comments when I'm on, and I did that deliberately.
Well, you got comments this time.
Yeah, how about that? I'd rather get insults from him than nothing, Cos. I miss you, brother. It's like the last 2 or 3 times I was on, he hasn't even said jack shit, right? So I figured if I insult him on camera, at least get a fucking rise out of him, right?
It worked.
Yeah, I love you, Cass. You know that you're not a pussy, okay? But yeah, I went on. I didn't send a lot of the footage, but I went on about the giant pussy for a long time. It was a nice running gag the whole weekend.
Well, that was Agnes, right?
Yeah. Well, Agnes, you saw I was dancing with her. We were at this cocktail party they had Thursday night, and nobody, they had a live band there, and nobody was dancing or paying attention to the live band. You know how terrible that is, right? Like you go to a bar or something, and everyone ignores the band. So I just said, "To hell with it." I go, "Come on, Agnes." She was the only dancing person there, so I said, "Come on." So I went out on the floor and danced with her. She's a pretty good dancer too, and I love Agnes. She's in Korea a lot, so we know each other really well. So, and like I said, pretty good dancer. Does a spin or whatever like that, and she's a damn good sport. Speaking of Korea, which you still need to come here, you guys, Casper too.
As long as we can video a lot of dining experiences.
But not only that, next week, you saw Alexander Wu on there, right? Mm-hmm. Writer, director. Alexander did his latest is on Netflix. It's called In Your Dreams. It's an animated movie. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. He's terrific. Yeah, he's working on a new animated film. He's going to be here next week. We're going to take him out and make him eat weird Korean shit. But also Andy Park's coming from former Marvel Studios head designer.
Exactly.
I still don't know the story of why he got fired. quit or whatever it was.
Well,
But,
the whole team got let go.
yeah, well, no, 1,000 of them. That's Marvel. Their loyalty is incredible. But I'll find out from Andy when I see him because he's going to be here.
You're going to get the dirt.
Friday.
Just
So
don't
it's
report
gonna-
it.
I think I'm going to put him and Alexander Wu together and see what happens. You know,
Why don't we get them all on the show together?
well, it's going to be on a Friday. The show's on Thursday. You know,
That's true.
but
That's
I'll
probably
try.
still
I'll
being
get some
bad.
video. Okay, you know, it's
Okay.
like, and we do that. But so yeah, we're going to have a lot of guest stars next week, which will be kind of fun. But yeah, it's we're doing a special Transformers thing Saturday and Sunday. You saw the card
Mhm.
that I did for Joey for this is a special giveaway card, so I have to go down there and sign on Sunday because tomorrow I'm taking the girls, Simone and Unso. I'm taking them on their summer shopping trip. You know, twice a year I take them shopping with me. So,
Yeah. Are you going to be shopping for makeup now that you have experience?
No, I had to go buy Cleo makeup because Cleo, Cleo's one of the greatest human beings in the world, right? But she fixates, and when she left the house and forgot her makeup, so she got to the airport and realized she left her makeup bag. She was almost in tears. I mean, she was just frantic about it. And if you know Koreans, they don't let go of stuff, right? Very easy. So I go, come on, there's a ton of places here. So I took her to Clinique and I took her to these places and bought her an all new makeup bag, right? Just to make her happy. And so she wouldn't fixate on it because we need her to focus because she's the brains of the outfit, you know? It's like
You
when
can
it
say that
comes
because
to
Joey's not here.
I mean, Joey would admit it. I mean, when it comes to travel, she's the organizational whiz, you know? It's like, so we definitely need her. She's the one that has the, you know, her hand on everything. So I just had to get her off the whole, oh my God, I forgot my makeup thing. Cause I mean, you can't really relate to that, Bill, but I have a daughter, you know, it's like I grew up in a house full of sisters. I know how it is. So yeah. And it wasn't cheap. Buying makeup at the airport, by the way, very expensive, but it was a good investment. It was a good
She was
investment.
happy.
And like I said, the con, they had record sales at the con, and I was able to donate all of mine to our local Korean charities. So, guys, I do all this without any compensation whatsoever. It's all, you know, trying to give back to the community here. What are we doing now? Okay, this is interesting. I got a guy order 3 different commissions. He was a big fan of the Mystic armor from Legacy of Doom. So he ordered 3 covers that basically all were Legacy of Doom variants. This was a reverse view of the 149 cover, but with Doom coming at Iron Man. You know, that little filigree I had to do is like a bitch there but there you go. So that was one of them. Then obviously does that variant. We've all seen it before, but yeah,
You
apparently
got some pretty specific direction on these.
Yeah, he knew what he wanted. Because like I said, it's one of his favorite miniseries, and then he had me do Iron Man 150 with them in the Mystic armor. Yeah. Doing all that filigree is a bitch, though. I go,
Did you charge a little extra for it?
I designed no, you know me. It's like it sounded like fun, so I mean, whenever I get a commission that sounds like fun, you know, I can't wait to do it. You know, so I haven't really gone back to that design since Ron and I originally did it, you know, back in 2008. So it was a fun project. So yeah,
you have a fan from Hong Kong who.
Oh yeah, hi, how you doing, man? Listen, I hope you had fun at the show because it was a great show. They've already asked me back, so I'm going to be back next year. In case you were wondering, James already invited me. He was so incredibly pleased with the turnout that I had. We're doing some other stuff too because I guess Marvel's going to release Demon in a Bottle as an Epic collection in September. So when I get to these cons, guys, if you have your new Epic collection stuff, I can sign them for you there. So I'm very excited about that, as well as the royalty.
Of course.
So, yeah. So yeah, I did.
And now you know how many prints to do too, because
more. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, the guys that know me, and there's plenty of guys on here that got stuff from me. They know that I always try to give 100% when I do these things because this is all I do now. It's like, and I pick and choose what I do, and it's like to me, it's like I get excited. It's fun. It's fun. I mean, I'm doing here. Let me reach over here. I'm doing 20 blank covers for. The GalaxyCon people, they ordered them in advance. There's like my Batman. Joey got me some blanks. The Spider-Man. So they paid me to do a bunch of these, like 20 in all, as the exclusives for the show. So
what do they do with them? Giveaways? Oh, that's a great thing.
I don't know what they're going to do with them, but I've been working on these, on the side, just my little Dick Giordano tribute. I mean, they've all been posted on my social media if you want to see them. I haven't had a chance to post them on my CEF gallery yet, but yeah. So I'm about 13 into the 20 that I'm supposed to do, but I ran out of blank covers. Joey had to order me some more, but those I guess those will be available at GalaxyCon too, not by me, but there you go.
Wow. You are prolific, Bob. You always have.
Travis. Travis Moore, right? DC artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was a regular at Drink and Draw. He just moved back to the States though a couple of weeks ago. But we never worked together, and he doesn't like doing metal. He doesn't like doing harbor. And I said, "Well, draw me an Iron Man," and I go, "I'll ink it, and I'll show you how it's done." I said, I'll basically, because he doesn't like technical stuff. I said, well, I'll tech it up for you, So this is the only Travis Moore, Bob Layton drawing in existence, which I gave it to Travis as a present. So if you guys want it, contact him.
That came out pretty good.
No, it was fun. You
think he walked away,
Oh, he loved it. Yeah.
With more confidence to draw metal, though, after all that?
Well, I hope I hope I was able to give him some confidence about that, because he just basically, that's why he didn't draw him with the helmet. He just didn't feel confident about it. I said, it's just for fun. But he's been a regular at Drink and Draw. We'll miss him. I know he's coming back. Yeah, this is the Transformers sketch cover that I did for Joey, which he turned into a trading card, or a large side, like a 3x5. It's going to be a giveaway this weekend at his special Transformers event. So that's my first time I've ever done Transformers. This is I can't remember the character's name. When you guys come on, who it is.
I haven't. I'm not a Transformers guy. There's got to be somebody.
Yeah. Starscream. That's it. Starscream. We all scream for Starscream. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So which artist in history would you reference for this, or did you just look at?
No, I just I looked at the toys actually.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Basically, I just Googled the toys or whatever, So, somebody, Henry asked me who are some of the favorite pencilers I worked with. Wow, there's a list, because at 50 years, that's going back. But I have to say the late Butch guys. Got Ron Lim, of course, John Romita Jr. Absolutely, But I can go down the list. I mean, it's like, who haven't I inked? Pretty much, one time or another. Late Mark Bright, great. I hate having to say that so many of these guys are dead. We just lost Paul Beckton this week too. Who colored me on a lot of my work at Marvel.
Yeah,
it's
a lot of people have great things to say about him.
No, well, Barry Windsor-Smith, of course, but that's I was more of a protege of Barry, so I can't leave him out. No, that's thank you, Rick, for that. But Byrne is not my favorite.
Don't take the bait from Marcus. He's just trying to.
No. I'm just saying, only because, like I said, John doesn't like my work, so it's really it's not fun to ink somebody who doesn't like what you do. Everybody else seems to really like what I did on him. I mean, Jim Lee said that Hulk annual that we did together actually influenced him as an artist, But
Hey, when I
Yeah.
was young, I always picked up anything that you inked over him, just because
Well,
I
you
thought,
know why? Because
cool.
I mean, we came up through the ranks together, and I've always tried to make my artwork. If I'm working on breakdowns, especially in like Ant-Man and a lot of stuff with blue pencil layouts, I tried to make it look like Byrne deliberately, because I know his style. Like I said, we came through the fan ranks together, and it's just it's just one of those things where John, he's John, right?
Mhm.
So it's not that I love John's work. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything disparaging about his work. I'm just saying that, I'd rather work with somebody who actually loves what I do over them. I never had trouble with Johnny or with Mark or with Barry for that matter.
Mhm.
So, but Barry was more of a learning process because he was teaching me how to do an entire different style art. You've seen me. I can flip a switch and do Barry Windsor Smith. In fact, somebody just approached me about doing a cover for a Barry Windsor Smith reprint, and I'm like, I can't do that, because it was from Marvel.
Well,
You know?
well,
Yeah.
if
So
if Spencer was in your ear, he'd say you should probably.
he was. It came through him.
Oh,
But
well, there you go. Okay.
no, I mean, it's kind of like, nah. Yeah, I told you, until they start paying us royalties for the merchandise, and then I'm not going to do another thing for Marvel. And the stuff they have done is stuff I did as commissions. So anyway, so yeah, I mean, I learned something from everyone I inked. I mean, when I started the business, is because they needed inkers. That's why I became an inker, because they didn't need pencilers, they didn't need writers, they needed inkers. And I was trained by Wally Wood and Dick Giordano, two of the greatest inkers of all time. So, inking was this way I got my foot in the door, but I always intended to do everything myself, eventually. And that's what I got to do with Hercules when we got there. By the way, nobody in Asia knows Hercules at all. I mean, it's a huge thing in Europe. They have no idea in Asia. So I have to.
Do they know who Thor is?
What's that?
Thor? They got to know who Thor is, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying my Hercules never made it to Asia. So they, even though I did,
Did-
what, 600-700 pages of Hercules stuff.
Of course.
Yeah, they've never even heard of it, So yeah, it's kind of like a whole section of my career is just kind of gone there, So anyway, so yeah, you already had some of these. Okay.
This was the thing you just showed us, I think, right?
Yeah,
From
should I
Galaxy
flip
Con.
through it real quick, see if there's anything in there that wasn't.
That was the only other piece.
Really?
In the,
I
yeah.
thought I sent you more than
the
that.
zip
Oh
file.
well. Oh well.
And just
Okay.
other snapshots and things. I think you.
Yeah, well, yeah, there was some picture stuff that I sent to your son too. Just outside the door there, and there's just some. The city just did not disappoint.
The
no
water
naked
park.
girls. No naked girls there. I looked.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
no,
a
you're right.
lot of the rooftops are green. They're like gardens. A lot there. I mean, a lot. You can look and see a lot of the rooftops have a ton of greenery there. It does not disappoint. It is a beautiful city. I mean, breathtaking, clean. It's just really amazing. And I can't wait to go back. I really can. It's only a 3-hour flight from here. So
So you're going to go
definitely-
back.
like
you're gonna go back
Istanbul
next year.
It's like Istanbul. I got to see Istanbul this year. I got to see Hong Kong, two of the big ones that were on my bucket list. So and now I get to see San Jose.
Beautiful San Jose. Hey,
No, I've been there before. It's okay.
well, I was part owner in the Big Wow Comic Fest that was in San Jose. So,
Oh, yeah, it was
I've been there a
Steve,
few
right?
times.
With Steve ran that, right?
Steve, Wyatt, and Steve.
Wyatt,
Miller.
yeah, Steve Wyatt,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wyatt
yeah,
did like the Bakersfield show or something like that for a long time. He did a couple of them. But
okay. There's one more on my desk. This is the
but so
XLA.
when do you officially, when you set foot in the US, it will be the GalaxyCon.
GalaxyCon. I'll fly from Korea to San Jose, and then I'll bop to Tampa, crash with Jill and Jason for 3 days, and then head to which I'm not thrilled about. I tried to explain to Spencer that I'm 73 years old, dude. Okay, you gotta give me a few minutes to recover. I mean, after the Euro trip,
you get when
I
you set
realized
foot in
I
Tampa,
have
you got to
physical
tell Casper and I.
limitations. Look, I'm a
We're not
healthy guy. I'm in
partying.
good shape, but I do have physical limitations, Yeah,
Well,
and it's like
We're going
bouncing
to
from
test
con
those
to con.
limitations when you're here in the States.
Yeah, well, again, we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, we're going to do it. So there you go. I got a signing. I'm going to be doing CGC stuff at the Dragon Con, and my Hollywood mentor Ed Edwards is almost going to be there, so I get a chance to see Eddie, and I haven't seen Eddie in 3 years, so that's going to be really exciting. And then what I'm doing a signing for that Invincible cover that I did a few months back. I guess the book's coming out, and so I'm going to get together with Judd and do a special signing, which I think we're going to do some online stuff on the weekend before I leave. But I got to get back here on the 20th because on the 24th is the 4th annual Bob Layton birthday cake, Ironman birthday cake contest.
You cannot miss that.
No, because every year it gets bigger and better, right? And it's like you saw some of the entries from last year; they were amazing. So yeah, I have to get back in time for the big birthday cake contest. So.
Well, I was looking in the chat and I saw that Alberto and Marcus were debating where to take you out to eat. They were talking about burritos and other things. Just don't let them take you out for hot dogs. That's all I have to say.
No, because I can't eat meat, like I said.
There you go. See,
yeah, so
that's off the.
It has to be some kind of seafood or vegan or some kind of thing like that, because I just can't digest meat. It's not that I don't like meat. I bludgeon a cow for fun. It's a physiological thing. So, but like you say, I can eat the internal organs and all that kind of stuff, so it's not a problem as long as it's not muscle tissue. So, yeah, take me out for tofu burrito. No, a fish burrito. What's wrong with fish tacos? I love fish tacos. Jill my ex-wife, makes incredible fish tacos. So, I'll probably get some of those while I'm there. But, yeah, we'll go out and do something, okay? Alberto, not a problem. Which con are you talking about? Which one are we going to, Alberto?
In San Jose, they're talking about.
San Jose, okay, beautiful, okay, great. So again, like blatant self-promotion. If you guys want any pre-commissions, now's the time to do it before I get booked up, okay? And anyway, so I guess my next episode will probably be Alexander Wu meets Andy Park, and when you get back from Heroes, if I have some interesting footage.
Yeah, please. We'll have you back on. And then I had to double check, though, the dates. GalaxyCon in San Jose is the last weekend in August.
Right.
So
and then,
August 28th through the 30th.
The Dragon Con, which I've never been at. I've never done a Dragon Con. I hear it's just ridiculous.
Never been to one either.
No, but it's a commuter flight away from Tampa where I'll be staying. So, and by the way, I'll be in Tampa for weeks, guys. Okay,
we're gonna make it down there.
You lazy pussies, come visit me and have lunch or something. Okay,
I just turned 58. I'm getting old too.
Oh man. All right. Well,
I want to come down. I love Tampa.
Last time you didn't come, neither one of you.
I know I blew it. Well, remember you did the drink and draw on a Thursday night. It's a calf update night. I couldn't go, so we need to on a Friday night. And I'm
when
there.
I get back from Dragon Con, I'll be there for weeks. So let's get together, man. All right.
Can we do a drink and draw?
It's entirely possible.
Okay. Well, let's.
You got a place we can do it. You got a good bar that'll let us do that.
Well, where did you do it last time? Didn't you?
I did it at my daughter's coffee shop.
That's right. It was all right.
Oh, tell Jill I want fish tacos. All right, come. All right, fair enough. Because also, they have a pool, so we can come have fish tacos, pool party.
All right, I'm there. I think Ezra will go as long as Jill makes fish tacos.
All right. Jill makes the best fish tacos in the world. So not a problem.
All right.
All right, my brother. I will see you in a few weeks, I guess, right?
So we're going to do 2 weeks, right? Is that the plan?
Well, I'm going to, if I have any decent footage, we'll schedule time, okay?
Okay.
You go to Heroes Con and have a blast and fanboy your ass off. And when you get back, if I have some really good footage of the Transformer Day and Alexander Wu meeting Park, then we'll
get
talk
together for that.
Yeah.
You're always welcome, Bob. You know that.
Well, no, listen, thanks for having me. Like I said, Hong Kong is great. And guys, go to Hong Kong next year. You won't regret it. It was fantastic. It's one of the best shows that I've ever been to. Seriously.
I want to go with Bob Layton.
Yeah. There you go.
Maybe that's what we need to do is we need to go to the next Hong Kong Comic Con.
South Korea versus Chechnya, 5 minutes. Okay, we're already going
I think
football. Is
I
it
think
football?
it's football. I don't know.
Football. Football. What you Americans call soccer.
Hmm. All
All
right,
right.
Bob.
All
Well,
right,
I got
guys.
a
I love you all,
show
man.
to
Thank you
do
so
here
much.
and
We'll
get
see
the
you in a couple
Heroes.
of weeks, okay?
Yeah, get back to your CNN news. I think I think there's
No, it's morning. It's Friday morning here. I get up every morning. I have my coffee. I see what kind of ridiculous, idiotic shit you guys are doing in America, and then I turn on the sports channel. You know, I go to Days and I watch the Insiders on NFL Network, right? You know, but yeah. So I mean, it's
we
just a
thought it was a
habit.
24-hour porkgasm, and you're telling me you fill it with news and a few sporting
Besides, I
events
kind of
every
like
now and
something
again.
going on in the background. You know, it just makes it look like a little more active. You know. But if it makes you feel better, I'll put porn on next time. Okay.
Well, that would. I don't think we want to do that, because that the stuff that goes on the internet, it lasts forever. There's a screenshot. People will make stickers, T-shirts, and we wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
That would not be the legacy you.
No. Anyway, like I said, I love you guys. I'll see you in a few weeks, hopefully. Okay. Have fun in Heroes Con, brother.
I will. We'll
I love you,
talk
man. You
soon.
know that. I'll go cough up a fur ball now.
All right, Bob. Say hi to Joey for us.
Will do.
All right. Bye. All right, Mr. Layton. See, when he said he almost died, I was thinking, it was a poisonous blowfish or something like that. But a throng of fans of some who knows who was on stage, some K-pop star or something like that. But well, at least he made it back in one piece. So Kazra loves Bob. All right, and he loves Jill's fish tacos. So I think we'll be making a trip over to the Tampa residence or wherever Bob's staying when he goes to Tampa in September. Pool party. There you go. I'm looking forward to it. All right. So I want to keep the rest of the show as tight as possible because I have not packed yet. I don't know if Kazra's done. He's probably thoroughly, he's probably got all his bags in the car and everything ready to go. You just want to see things go wrong. But yeah, I am not packed. The only thing I packed was some stuff for Kazra. Actually, I got everything together that I've been holding for him for like 3 months now. Oh, he hasn't packed either. There, then I feel better because my backpack that I use as my overnight bag is sitting right there and it's empty. All right. So I literally was busy the whole day, so I didn't even write down a list of things that we wanted to talk about. I did get a FedEx from Mr. Marquet yesterday, so I will say I even started it, so I'll get into it real quick tonight. And it should just be one thing. Shoot, of course, he has to like double pack everything. During the Paulo Rivera live stream, I did pick up that claw piece. So nobody else wanted to bid on it, so I got it for what was it, $250 or so? So that's what man, son of a gun. Mark Hay. I don't like the way he's the guy who told me to pack things with Masonite, and here he goes, he's packing in Masonite, and he like triple layered the tape on this thing. So I don't have my knife. Oh, there we go. All right, that's better. No, it's not. All right, but this is the claw painting that I don't think was it done when he showed it off? I don't remember. It was Dan Goodwin here. Hey, Dan, good to see Dan. Don't forget your big. Oh shoot. I'm glad you remind. Oh, see, I got to write that down. I got the 50 Kirby posters already in the portfolio. Let me write that down. Where is this? OAX posters. I will forget if I don't write it down. That I do need Claude to open it. All right, here we go. Look at that. I think that's looks like it's 3.5 by 5. All right, who knows? I have no idea. Either way, Paulo Rivera. I got to work on my lighting here. The colors on stuff in my office look like crap. Why is that? I don't know. We'll figure that out another time. But yeah, it's far more vibrant than that. I love it. Thank you to Mr. Rivera for putting this one together. I was very happy. I thought for sure number one Marvel fan was going to bid on it. So I was worried, and nobody else bid on it. So I got it. I got it for asking price. All right. So that's like my seventh or eighth Paulo Rivera, which makes me happy. It's bigger than a card. It's about postcard size. Yeah, postcard. So I guess it's what, 4 by 6. All right, so there's that. I think we could. Well, I should say I've been getting several emails the last 3 or 4 days. People asking about Mystery Sketch. Some people have gotten like 1 or 2 out of the 3 or 4 that they ordered, that sort of thing. I can tell you that I know we have one more package coming in from Jiggy, and because of Heroes, I asked him to mail it so that I would get it next week. So that would be the final package from him. And I have a feeling that there's probably anywhere between 30 and 40 pieces in it. So we have we're going to have one more. Well, I don't know if we'll do an unboxing. If that thing comes in before a show and we have an opportunity to do it, I'm just going to open everything up and mail it out because, like I say, I got 2 emails before the show that I went and I dug through and looked up which artists had it. A couple were to Jiggy. I won't say who the other couple work for, but at any rate, they're getting out there. Most, if you've been following CAF, I mean, I went over there about an hour before the show and just did a search on the word mystery just to see how many pieces have been posted. And there's a lot of stuff getting added to CAF over the last week to 10 days. So yeah, it's exciting. Lots of stuff that well, a lot of it I've seen, but there's a few pieces that have come through that I haven't seen. I still haven't seen all the scans from Jeff Moy. I know his stuff went out. I don't know, earlier this week. So we'll see which pieces wind up there. I think what Sardo got Sardo didn't get a Moy. He got who did he get a piece by? That split Spider-Man piece. I can't remember who that was by. Kazra might remember. Sardo won't remember because he's out having a good time in Heroes tonight at some what is that? Frisbee football. Jiggy Cruz, it's on the way. Is it in the mail? I thought you were going to hold off until I get home from Heroes. Is it in the mail already? If so, you better give me a DHL. Oh, Uminga. Thank you, Rustin Green. That's right. But give me the DHL tracking when you do. I had 2 other people email me tonight who had multiple pieces they hadn't gotten yet, and each one of them had 1 piece from Next. So no pressure, Jiggy, but I want to turn those around as quickly as possible. It was Norman Reedus that almost got Bob killed, so it wasn't a K-pop star. All right. Well, Norman is Norman. I'm sure The Walking Dead. They don't know Hercules, but they know Walking Dead. Go figure. Let's see. Jeff Wedding says he has a Bart Sears coming in. Yeah, I got to see Bart had 8 sketch cards and 1 9x12, and his 9x12 was a Bane. And and Michelle sent me the scans, I think on Monday or so, and they were all awesome. So the sketch cards are great, Jeff. I think you're going to be really happy with that. And I don't know who got the Bane, but it's a pretty pumped up absolute Bane kind of character. Plenty of veins. He's like overindulged himself in his serum or whatever the heck he uses to get all beefy like that. Dan Goodwin's got tracking numbers from a lot of people. Dan, I'm sitting on like 20 pieces of art of yours in the right over here. So we're going to have to work up a meeting at some point. I hear Mount Dora has a lot of, they've been hitting me with emails. I don't know how I got on some weird mailing list, but for food, there's a lot of dining stuff going on in Mount Dora, as always. But maybe we should just meet up for dinner or lunch and some beers. See if maybe Kazra and Kelly can join us or something. Let's see. Winter Pal says she got her package today. Very good. Any other? Well, Jiggy's always got stuff he's shipping out, Dave. But you're right. That's right. Dan Goodwin has me playing Mule this weekend. I'm picking up while I'm dropping off a whole bunch of stuff for people, and I'm delivering some mystery sketches. I actually didn't tell a couple people. I have a mystery sketch for Tyler Turner. I knew he'd have a portfolio at Heroes, so I didn't even bother putting his piece in the mail. Peter Rowe is picking up something from me. Steve Yarish is getting some stuff that he bought at Cal. I've got a lot of art in my portfolio to deliver over the weekend. Let's see. Tim Halo says still waiting on a handful, but did get you got one of the artist bullpen pieces. I'm trying to remember which one was yours. Everything that the bullpen did was really nice. So looking forward to seeing you post those to CAF. But yeah, that's the big thing. Anybody who's still waiting on mystery sketches, I mean, you can hit me with an email, but my guess is a lot of the ones that came in after the 14th went to most everybody was filled up at that point. So the majority of those went to Next Comic Art and to TD Art. And and we had a ton of orders on the 14th and 15th of May. And I think the two people who emailed me right before the show, they had orders on the 15th and 14th and 12th. So these were all ones that came in at the last minute, and so yeah, we're getting them around. But thank you to everybody who bought them. Just remember, post them to CAF. Don't wait. I know Alberto's going to take 100 days to post all of his, but for those of you who only got 2 or 3, don't delay. Get them on CAF. Tag them properly as mystery sketches. And honestly, I've seen a lot of people doing this. Put Cal 13 in the title. It's until we have hashtags, which one day we will have, I promise you. I think it's kind of good to have Cal 13, Cal 12, just the Cal number that the mystery sketch was associated with in the title, when you can help, when you can do it. Alberto says he still has 40 to go. Sorry. Hey, Alberto, what are you going to do, man? I know Jiggy's sending some directly to you, I think. Murdoch says trying to narrow down the next Cal sketch card commissions. I get it. It's not easy to come up with ideas. I also had somebody who's going to be at Heroes email me about their mystery sketch. They were happy with the one they got, and they were waiting on another one that I know is coming in the next Comic Art shipment. So anyway, so there's that. Just keep that in mind. We're going to turn them around as quickly as possible. I know Mark Hayes sent me an email today. He's like, my what was it? His Home Depot saw broke, so they couldn't cut his masonite. So poor guy had to drive 20 miles out of his way to get a new set of masonite to send out his last pieces. I actually got a preview of a piece that was done for Jimmy Palmiotti. Well, no, I got 2 previews. Jimmy Palmiotti ordered 2 mystery sketches, and they both came out awesome. I think the artist probably had it. They were maybe a little nervous. They didn't want to send Jimmy, something that might not be cover quality. So both pieces, I think they were both Painkiller Janes. So maybe that was the impetus. They're like, maybe Jimmy will like this enough to make it into a cover. Either way, I saw those earlier this week. I don't think he's gotten them yet because I just saw scans, but I know Jimmy's gonna be very happy when he gets those in the mail. Winter Pal says she still got some in the mail. I think I've got one in the mail still. Let's see. I'm trying to read through it all. Oh, well, okay. We can do that. I don't mind saying hi to Sandy. No problem. What else we got going on? Other than that, we should just, I don't know. There's no hot topics out there that we need to cover, I don't think. Other than the big question being is, will Chris Nork be able to join me? He texted me about 2 hours before the show and said that Wisconsin has been inundated with lightning storms and power outages, and he was without power for a couple hours earlier in the day, so he may not make it. And if that's the case, I'm just going to run through the picks tonight, and we'll get done really early. Marcus. All right. Oh, he is here. Good. Power is on. Internet's working. Mr. Snorkel will be joining us momentarily. Okay, let's see. Well, let's just do the schedule then, right? Or I don't have any other thing in here, right? I got my this. All right, no. We're smooth sailing here. Schedule time it is. And one new slot that's in here that I totally forgot about this. It was kind of on the back burner, and then I wasn't sure it was going to happen. And then Fred Hembeck emailed me on Saturday or something, and he's like, "Hey, I'm almost done with all the pieces I'm doing for our June 20th show." And Fred had never actually committed to it, at least to me, so I didn't have it on the schedule. Well, it's on the schedule now. So Fred Hembeck and I will be doing, I think, our 7th show together. And, as usual, he's going to be sending in some published pieces and commission style pieces. And I imagine there will be some of those group pieces again, because he really likes doing those. So I haven't seen him, but he mentioned it in an email that, I think he actually said, I still like doing these. I might do 1 or 2 more. So those will be in there. But the big show before that is Albert Moy versus Dino and Dan. That is going to be next Wednesday. The 4 of us were emailing before the show, just working out the number of rounds and the number of pieces. and how we were going to handle, or the order of things, especially live. I think we're going to alternate Dino and Dan every other round, and we're just debating, are we going to go 10 rounds, 2 pieces, 12, who knows? We're still trying to work that out. It all depends on Albert. Can he bring 20 pieces, 24 pieces? What can he do? But knowing Albert, he can't wait for this one. Albert's going to give 30% discounts if the Knicks win. I don't, Albert doesn't even give free shipping, so the idea of a discount doesn't seem to hold water to me. But you never know. What else is on here? MentalCon. It's at mentalcon.org. It's something that we definitely have. I think we promoted in a newsletter, and also want to get it on the schedule. It's an annual charitable fundraiser to help raise awareness around mental health in the collecting communities. And it's not a laughing matter. So each year in June, they put together a live stream event raising funds for different charities that make a impact on the communities that they serve. So that's going to be happening the weekend of the 20th and 21st. I'm sure that we'll have more information on the CAF update prior to that. The domain name is right there for you if you guys want to follow it, mentalcon.org. I actually didn't get a chance to go over there and read all the details myself, but there it is. And Kazra says he'll be on for part of MentalCon too. Awesome. So yeah, I'm curious about the art sales and whatnot. And any more information we get, we will definitely have more information next Thursday. Maybe we can get somebody on from MentalCon to talk about it, Kazra. I don't know if that's possible or not, but that might be a good idea. Then the following Wednesday after that, Barucci versus Lovitz. They're not going to do one of those giant marathons like they did before, where they each had 60 pieces or some ungodly number like that. It's a fun show, sold a lot, but we're going to keep this down to the standard 12 rounds for that one. IC3 at Jacksonville is coming up. I mean, I guess it's a whole month away, right? It's 6/11. The show is 7/11, and you can get tickets at ic3.art. We've been making mention of a lot of the guests in the mailings every morning, so there's a lot of that stuff going out. We'll be at San Diego. We got the Hakes auction preview after that. I was emailing with Kelly from Hakes today. I guess apparently, whether they've been stockpiling art or whatnot, he's told me that they have more art in their August auction than they've ever had before. So and he said there's a lot of great stuff, and so I'm curious what they've managed to put together, because we haven't really had them on, well, maybe once, right, since Alex left, and so we haven't really had a strong focus on Hakes auction on artwork. So hey, maybe they're going to be previewing some of it at San Diego like they usually do, but we'll have them on after that. And I know that there's 1 or 2 things I'm missing from the schedule, but it is what it is. Okay, I see Mr. Snork in the green room, so let me get this schedule out of the way and get Mr. Snork in here. Hey, Chris, how are you?
Evening.
Power's on.
Yes, power's on. Yeah, we lost power 3 times in 2 days, but the longest was like 4 hours, so it wasn't that bad.
Well, 4 hours is a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
you have a generator?
It was during the day, so that helped.
So you weren't there to witness it and didn't have to.
Correct.
Good for you.
In the grand scheme of things, it was okay. We had neighbors that lost big trees and stuff like that. So yeah, it could have been worse.
Well, I'm glad you could make this. We're going to miss you this weekend. I keep telling you that every time I see you.
I'm already getting texts from people that are there, and yeah, it's a
yeah.
bummer.
Where are you, Chris?
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah, well, there's always next year. There's always OAX. We'll always have OAX.
And my plan was really to do OAX and Heroes every year. So, but in this year, Heroes didn't work out. So,
well, that's it is the first, right? I mean, I think since the pandemic, you made them all, right?
I think I've been there every year.
Okay, well, you're allowed to miss one.
Thanks.
Just, only one.
Only one.
Only one. Well, all right, well, let's get through this. I've got some packing to do, so we'll hit all the. I'm gonna run through the heritage picks and all that fun stuff. Let me share my screen here. I actually picked a Mannix to start us off from here. It's always a surprise when he sees. I'm like, hey, I think I've seen that piece on CAF before. I have no idea who's consigned it, but you get a Mannix, you get the classic
awesome.
X-Men, you
Yeah.
get Magneto. I think this is Kirby era X-Men, Marcus. But hey, cool. And you don't see Mannix stuff up for auction really anywhere. So
No,
hey,
no,
this one,
it's. I'm sad somebody has to part with it.
exactly. I completely agree. Now, what else did I pick? There was actually pretty good selection of pieces this time
Oh,
around.
this, Tomahawk. Okay. I thought it was
Tomahawk,
Iron Man.
yeah. So I don't know anything about Tomahawk, but when I saw this piece, it's like every panel is perfect. I mean, they all stand alone as a work of art, literally. I'm just like, damn, this is such a good piece of art. I
Yeah,
love
you're
the panel.
right. Individual panels, yeah, all really nice.
Yeah, a really nice one. So Joe Kubert, of course, from Tomahawk 134 from 1971. Then I know we have a few Brett Booth fans out there. This is it was a Batman Brave and the Bold cover, but it's all Superman. Inked by who was it inked by? Danny Mickey.
Good combo.
Yeah. And then I picked this one, at first because it's like, all right, it's Don Heck, and it's a pretty decent looking Iron Man sketch, because I can't say that how many, I don't know, Don Heck commission, con sketch type things aren't really remarkable. I thought this one was really well done, and so much so that I actually read the description, which I almost never do, and it was part of the Roger Hill collection. So I was like, oh shoot, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I might even just throw a bit on it, because at the end of the day, just to have something from that's something I can say. I got something from the Roger Hill collection.
True.
So if I don't get it, I hope somebody on CAF does, and they post it. It was drawn in '94, and it was from a collection of distinction. Amazing.
I'm guessing it would be your only Don Heck too.
You're right. If I were to get it, it would be my only Don Heck. And I will say, I actually put a couple more bids out there on stuff today. I'm not showing them. Not showing them at all. But there were two really interesting pieces that were posted to Heritage. Both of them were like rough prelims, and so I think one was actually Don Heck was one of them. Yeah, it was either Don Heck or Abel. I'm pretty sure it was Heck. But I picked the one from Jack Kirby. This is from Daredevil 13. So it was an issue that I think it was the first issue that Romita Sr. actually did. But it's on 11 by 17. It's just all rough Kirby, and just trying to do layouts or breakdowns, for Romita Sr. And I guess Romita Sr. ended up not even following it, as because I read the description on this one. I'm like, all right, I got to understand what this piece was done for. So I just thought it was cool. You don't see these things too often. And there's like a companion piece by, I'm pretty sure, Don Heck, that was also kind of interesting and in the same kind of state. Greg Ruth. This is from a book called Alabaster. I know nothing about it. It's a Dark Horse book, but I just thought as a illustration, really, really nice.
Absolutely.
Then Al Williamson. Every time I see Al Williamson's name, I have to take a look. So get a Secret Agent Corrigan strip here. I think this might be
Alex
like really.
Toth.
What's that?
It's made out to Alex Toth.
Son of a bitch! I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Holy shit! Okay, I should be bidding on this one. I don't want. Yeah. Everybody, strike it from your memory. This is a good piece. There was actually a couple really nice Alex Toth. Not Justice League. I forget. Super Friends. Yeah. Was it Super Friends?
Yep.
Super Friends storyboards that were out there. I think there were at least 3, and 2 of them were really, really nice. I thought about picking those, and I thought, I'll just say that they're there. Yeah. So for those of you who like Toth, check out the storyboards that are up on Heritage. Then, this is kind of cool. I want to. How do you watch stuff on Heritage?
What does it say to Alex Toth? What? With
great admiration.
Wow.
That's pretty damn cool.
That's nuts.
All right, let's see. See, up there you go. My username is BCOX. All right, there you go. I'm tracking this one, everybody. All right, 3 more pieces from Heritage. There was a couple Rudy Nebris illustrations, and they were both really, really nice. But I thought this one was the best. I mean, look at those tigers.
Wow.
This is a Deja Thoris. And the other piece was equally as nice. I can't remember who the characters were, but I think that's beautiful. Look at that signature too. That's classic.
Yeah. Yep.
This next one was kind of I don't know, when I first saw it, I was like, is this like a Rocket Raccoon page by, I'm looking at the thumbnail, like it looks like Mignola era, like Rocket Raccoon. And then I read the description and I'm like, oh, this is Grindberg and Keith Williams, a Warlock and Infinity page. But but just the way the anatomy is done, and I mean, and the spotted blacks are handled, it just screamed like Rocket Raccoon. But you get a nice Galactus in this one. And I'm not familiar. I actually never read, surprise, surprise, Warlock and the Infinity Watch, but
Nor did I.
okay, good. We have that in common, Chris.
Yeah.
Then, well, this one was actually kind of interesting because it's Ron Embleton, and I mean, their stuff is awesome, and style is kind of unmistakable. And this is from a Look and Learn back cover and it's like something related to Stonehenge. But I mean, I'm looking at the art and it's like, I love it. I mean, I mean, all these little vignettes are just
nice.
so well done. I was half tempted not to show it and throw just a couple thrill bids on it. Because again, I mean, look, I mean, these are great illustrations all mixed together. I imagine these were, copy, but it's awesome.
Yeah, you could always like do an overlay and put the balloons back or put the captions back in too to display.
That's true. Bob Layton would love to. You would. Okay, that's I get it. But anyway, but yes. So this one's the Surfer DPS. I saw the Surfer DPS, but I saw there was a lot of good stuff in this one. I'm not going to go into detail. There were a lot of good ones. But anyways, there you go. That's my 10th one, and I can get rid of that one. All right. Now I did get a video again from Mr. Brucci, so I will show that. He's on the EXP tomorrow at 7:00. So let's. I haven't watched it, but we'll see what he's offering for sale tomorrow.
Everybody, this Friday, June 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, Original Art Experience. We're going to have original art, and wait till you see what we got. Before we get into that, wherever you're watching this promo, please hit that thumbs up. Sharing is caring. And if you're subscribe to the channel. And if you are subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed and hit that bell for notifications. Now, let's talk about the show. We will have Marvel Team Up 99 from Jerry Bingham. Oh my stars and garters. Brimstone, Sandman, Spider-Man, so much more. But God, this is so cool. Why am I putting this on the air? One of my only might be my only Jerry Bingham Marvel page. All right, Plastic Man number 16, Ramona Fredon and Bob Smith. Then we have a page from our Army at War. I'll do it sideways real quick. Sam Glasman, the late legendary Sam Glasman. Now we have Ken Hazer's Vampirella number 3 cover of the new series. I believe it went in a blind bag, but it may have been an FOC cover. So much going on. But this is after Hayden Sherman. This is an homage to Absolute Wonder Woman 11. Then we have Thundercats Valentine's Day special with Panthro. Check it out. Also Ken Hazer. Then we have Thunderhawks number 1 by Ken Hazer. Check it out. This just gets better and better. Then we have 3 covers from Roberto Castro. All Red Sonja covers. Check it out. Oh, look at that. Look at that homage. This is actually an homage to Vampirella number 1 by Frank Frazetta. Check it out. 3 great covers. And then Amy picked some commissioned cover art. And because on the Original Art Experience Facebook page, we have broken 2,500 members, we're going to do another $1,000 in art giveaway on Friday. So you want to stay tuned. I might really mix it up. Maybe I can make it on time. And I'll do the first giveaway right away. Keep everybody guessing. So, Friday, June 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. See you then.
See you then. I'll be in Heroes. I won't be watching.
Joke now.
What's that?
He's in on the joke now.
Yeah, exactly. I hope whoever buys that Vampirella cover doesn't try to do that maze. At least they do it in a light pencil and then erase it, right? Did you see that?
Mhm.
Maybe I was like looking to see. I mean, somebody had to want to try it. I'm sure.
I
I guess they could have done it in the comic.
You'd be compelled to, I think. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, CAF update. This is from June 1st through the 7th. What did dealers do last week? I have no idea. 317,000 for dealers, but that's average. Yeah,
Mhm.
little down from the week before. Berkey sold $107,000 worth of stuff, just a little bit more than Felix, who sold 103. Anthony sold 52. Albert Moy sold 47, and that is it. That's our top four. So let's see, top 6 sales from dealers last week. All right, this looks like a what is this? An Absolute Batman cover to
Yes, it
issue
is.
19. Yep, and $40,000 price. And now was this one? I usually get an email from Felix when these things sell complete, so I have no idea.
Oh, that's the cover.
That's just the cover for 40.
Yep.
All right, my oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Aha. All right. Well, hey, here's Paul Gulacy. This is a little bit more affordable. Sold for $30,000. It's a title page to Master of Kung Fu, issue 47. Then who did this one? This is Swamp Thing issue 2. Oh, Anthony? I didn't even realize he had this. Early rights and sold for $25,000. Then we have another rights in here from The Weird, issue 4, page 1, sold by Berkey for $13,000. Then Albert Moy, selling a Johnny Comet by Frank Frazetta, of course. This one for $9,500. Hops Wayside Gas Station. All right, and last but not least, this David Finch, Batman issue 5, page 14, Splash. And let's see, it's got JLA and Batman, and it's from 2016, $9,000. All right, and over at the auction houses, average week for them, 319,000. So what was it? eBay made up 77 of that, and Heritage did the rest. Around 220. So top 3 eBay, top 3 Heritage. What do we got? We have and I didn't check to see if on these eBay pieces if they were best offers. Did not have time. But this is a Green Lantern Corps issue 35 variant cover that was listed as sold at $2,500 by Miglieri, and then this piece seems a little high, so I'm thinking it might have won as best offer. Arthur Adams' Bride of Frankenstein sketch was listed as sold at $2,499. I'm thinking that's more in the like $900 to $1,100 range. We have Gray Morrow, House of Secrets, issue 89. It was actually 9 pages to a complete story, so this one went for $2,000. I think that price was accurate. Then, well, early Ahsoka page went for $22,500.
What?
Matt Hepburn and Dan Parsons at Heritage. Yes, second appearance, first appearance in a comic. Then, hey, I said this was a good one. John Buscema, Conan Daly, $5,500. I think worth every penny. That's beautiful. And then, I always skip the Steve Rude Nexus pages anymore that Heritage has. I mean, they're all really good, and this one went for $5,500 as well.
That is a great example.
It really was, yeah. And I think there's, once again, like 2 really good examples in this week's. All right, you ready to dive into some picks here?
Yes, sir. Let's grip it and rip it.
You got it. Where is that screen? Here it is. Here we go. And okay, so first off, from a collector who I don't believe I've ever been in their CAF gallery. They've been on CAF for about a year and a half. Mark, how would you pronounce that?
Pingatore.
Pingatore. All right, and well, Mark, this was I guess a timely piece, right?
Yeah. So Gerald Perel did a whole series of these. He actually, I think he did all of the original Wave 1 figures for Motu, and he did this kind of in the style of the what they call cross-sell art, which is the little images that are on the backs of the figures cards. So this collector posted, I think, 4 of these. So he bought basically half of the ones that Perel did. So good on him, because I really wanted one of these, and I missed every single one of them. I tried hard. But Skeletor just happened to be my favorite of the bunch that he posted, but he's got some real beauties.
Have you seen any movies lately?
I did see Masters over the weekend
You
last
did?
weekend. Yeah. I went up to Minnesota and saw it with my nephew and my brother. So he's the one that I've been been getting into Masters of the Universe since he was like 4 years old. So
So he loved it, right? I haven't seen it.
He did, yeah.
For whatever reason, Maureen and Gwen ended up seeing it this weekend, and she loved it.
I really liked it too.
It was everything I could have ever hoped for out of that
Yep,
movie.
no complaints.
Yeah, so I get to take Emma probably the weekend after next, because I want to see it.
Yeah.
Chuck Arnold says great movie. All right. Well, we don't
Yeah.
talk about movies around here, but I had to ask because I know. All right. I got my like on that one. Then Raj Patel. Now let's see here. What was this? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to use this image in the email today. It's just so damn dynamic. That energy crackling is so fine tuned.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like one of the coolest parts of this piece. Is, I mean, it's dynamic, image overall, but I just love the energy in this piece.
Yeah. I think the excuse me, like the literal energy, the balls or the spheres or whatever are along the right, I think do such a cool job of counterbalancing the image, because the way he shot this, I think, is so cool. It's like it's hurtling towards you, and Nova is just hanging onto the side of this ship. So I really think that like the concept for the illustration is great in the first place. And then he did a terrific job, like, putting everything together. The reflections on his armor, the textures, like everything is just really well executed.
Yeah. It's the way the tonal work is done. It almost feels like duo shade. It has just those. Yeah. I wanted to zoom in and see if I could see like a little pattern in there, because
I thought it was digital at first because of the tones and the reflections and things like that. It gives a digital feel, but it's not.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Raj did really well on this one. That's a gorgeous piece. Next up, so this is you picked some new collectors here to feature.
Well, we were kind of talking about that last week. I feel like there's a lot of people that are posting good stuff that like I've never really seen before.
Yeah, funny. This member started in January 2025. So this is Peter Admirand, and what do we got here? We have a Snake Eyes GI Joe issue. I have no idea. What is it from?
So it's the current version of A Real American Hero. So this is the Skybound GI Joe book, which is by all accounts terrific. I picked this, and actually I have to thank Peter, because he had kind of a tilted, like grainy photo posted initially, and I reached out to him and said, I'd love to feature this on the update. Like, could you put in a scan? And I kind of like explained Cam Scanner to him real quick. And so thanks to Peter for updating the image, so we get a little bit better look at it. But so I'm a big fan of Andrew Cronky. He's kind of a newer, up and coming guy, I guess. But I've seen his stuff on Instagram for quite a while. And when he got assigned to GI Joe, I was really psyched to see this stuff. He does great at heroic anatomy, I think, first and foremost. Dynamic poses. I really like his storytelling on this page in particular, because you're basically, you're getting kind of a beat by beat gunfight here with Snake Eyes. And I just think it's, really effective storytelling on top of a guy who can draw some cool, like basically big bruisers.
Oh, it's very nice. Definitely. And, I think I'm getting into the Chris Nora kind of mindset. Now, I've never asked anybody for a better scan, even though I should. I'm going to talk about somebody who needs better scans. But I was going through the site and I noticed like a misspelling of an artist's name. But I didn't notice it at first. Like it looked right. And I was like, I'm curious how many pieces are on the site by them, because there's someone sort of new to us as collectors. And I clicked on it and it was the only one. And I'm like, there's no way that's the only one. So I looked at the name again and I'm like, Oh, it's not spelled right.
Yeah.
The first name was just spelled wrong. So I went back, emailed the guy, and I just said, I'd like this artist to get, a little bit more recognition. And this piece
Sure.
is a good one, should be seen when people are searching for his names. Could you fix it? And so the guy emailed me back right away. I was like, yeah, I got it. So yeah,
Awesome.
we're doing a little editorial.
Trying, yeah. I don't want to say like modding, but yeah, if I'm gonna talk about something on here and I feel like it could use a little help, I'll reach out.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. Well, we're gonna throw somebody a lifeline a little bit later, but I would have picked this piece. So it was no surprise that you picked it. Ed Hannigan, Joe Rubenstein, Marvel Handbook cover. I mean, come on, this was
Yeah.
just awesome, and
I love these things. They're all absolutely incredible in their own way, and a lot of that's obviously nostalgia. But yeah, there's just so many cool characters on here. You get Guardian and Falcon, and Gargoyle in the back there, Gray Gargoyle. It's just like it's not like it's not Captain America streaking across the front by John Byrne and Rubenstein, but like this is pretty great anyway.
Yeah, you got Gray Gargoyle, Electro, Firestorm. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty awesome
Yeah.
piece. And Dan P's Cap Gallery, who will be battling alongside Dino against Albert next Wednesday.
Yep.
Just saying. But yeah, well, I think I know he has several of these covers from the Marvel Handbook, so it's an area of high interest for Dan, and yeah. That's yeah. I was gonna pick
Like I say, I think they're all terrific. I mean, if you could get even Z, you'd be in good shape. You'd have Baron Zemo probably, and you'd have Zax. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, congrats to Dan. Then Pop Warner. Let me get my like on this one. So Scalera. I mean, when the moment you just see the artwork, it's like that's Scalera.
Yep.
So I didn't even have to check it out, but great composition.
Yeah, right. I mean, those three panels in the middle that are doing the the bulk of the storytelling, they're so graphic. Like there's really not a lot there, but it's so legible and so like fun to look at. And I think when you strike a balance between like you're getting your message across, you're telling your story, and you're also making it like really interesting to look at, like that's just being a great comic book artist. And I think if somebody tells me they don't think Matteo Scalera is a great comic book artist, like we're gonna have words.
I don't think you're gonna hear it, but I understand.
No.
I understand the sentiment. Alberto's still talking about the Marvel Handbook. He said, "Well, yeah, Snork, I know the guy who has that Cap one by Byrne. He's a douche, I hear." Yeah. We've all heard that story, Alberto. But yeah, I love this piece too. I didn't see it till you picked it though. This was a great one. There was, like you said, there was so much good artwork posted to CAF last week.
There really was tons.
I saw Alberto's comment about like doing like weekly statistical stuff on what's posted to CAF. It's not a bad idea. I mean, we're talking about art sales and things. I mean, we should.
As part of the update, yeah.
Yeah, why not, right? I just have to have Maureen give me a little bit different reporting than I have, and I can apply it to what's posted to CAF.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that idea, Alberto.
You could just do like 3 bullets, right? Like then how many pieces were added? How how many
classifieds? What was the was it interior pages the most popular this week? Was it mystery sketches? Whatever you can kind of run through just really quick.
Or how many views? How many? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's worth talking about. Where were we? Okay, next up, Seamus. What'd you pick from Seamus? Oh, Kyle Holtz, right?
Yeah.
And what is it from? It is the
Cimmerian, which is kind of their the off-brand Conan book, but I didn't really have any means of recognizing what was happening on the cover necessarily from a story perspective or character perspective, but I think we all kind of feel like when you see a Kyle Holtz cover get added to CAF, like it deserves a little attention. So this has so much of what we love about Kyle Holtz, all these like wild textures, the like insane sketchy blacks, like he's really going all in on again kind of what we like about him. There's like creatures and tentacles and skin and bones and like all that kind of stuff that he does so well. And you get those weird like kind of ghostly cobras at the top, so he's adding in some like diffused whites. I just think it's such a cool, it's one of those pieces where if you owned it, you'd have to slap this on the wall like right away, because you can just stare at it.
It is amazing. I mean, to not have your central figure be larger, more attention grabbing. I mean, it's really everything around him is almost more interesting than he is. So, no, it's amazing. I mean, I love Holtz's work, and this feels a little different. Where I'm used to like a little more crisp inking, and like you said, the diffused light around those the serpents around him. That's just not what I'm used to seeing from Holtz. It's cool. I love it. He's I see like he's like leaning towards a little like a Wayshack kind of feel, which is not what I'm seeing. So either way,
Corbin, I see that too.
Right? Yeah. Is it cleaner in color? I have no idea. Was there nope, no color image posted at all. But again, you can do your own search. The Chimerian Hour of the Dragon. So yeah, Mr. Holtz. I would give that one my like. And Seamus. All right. Next up, Tony S. We've featured Tony S.'s stuff before. He's a collector from Spain, if I'm not mistaken. Great Sienkiewicz Moon Knight issue 12 page.
Yeah, pretty much. If you put a Sienkiewicz Moon Knight page on, like I want to talk about it, or I want you to talk about it. One or the other. I love.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you a little story on this piece.
Yeah.
This was in my stack at Berkey's for like 4 years.
Bill.
4 years. I know. I never pulled the trigger.
Well, you have a good one though.
I do. And that was really the thing that I would have gotten this had I not gotten the other piece. And the other piece has more, sentimentality to it than this one. Sure. But I thought this was great. So I got to look at it.
Yeah.
In that stack for about 4 years, and it felt like it was mine until I decided I didn't want to buy it.
Oh, well, this is late enough in this run that it feels more Sienkiewicz-y, I think. Definitely the way he's doing the figures, the inking, like the effects that are on this page. I especially actually like that it's very stripped down. I mean, it's, there's not a lot happening on here, especially in those bottom two panels. It's really just the two figures. So, I think from that perspective, it's really like potent as a page. So yeah, I don't know, just a great artist on a signature character, I think, arguably. So.
Yep. Nope. I'm with you. I like Marcus's comment. Cox blocking. Yes, I did.
For 4 years.
Out of my stack. I did. Hey, but as soon as I got the other one, I had him take it out of it. So I'm not a jerk. I didn't think, oh, well, maybe I might want to add that one in another 4 years. I told him right away. I'm like, I got my Sienkiewicz, put that one out there. And I don't think he had any trouble selling it. But it was a bin dive. It was like a bin dive right at the beginning of the pandemic. This is one of the first pages I found. And he was like, no, I don't remember getting that one. I'm like, all right, we're going to put that one in my pile.
Stuff that he was continuing to marinate.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I think he had this one so long he had forgotten he had it. But congrats to Tony S for this one. That one's a beauty. Here we got Greg Goldstein. So this is we get an Alex Toth one way or another.
We do.
Why did you pick this one though?
So for me, it's so cool to see him draw the DC characters, because I have such an affection for Super Friends and kind of what he contributed to the look and the style of that show. Moreover, I think it's cool. I think the nature of this piece is cool, like why it was done, who it was done for, like those kinds of things. He does really frequently throw, some commentary, some word balloon stuff into this type of thing. So it's got that going for it as well. I mean, as a famous crank in Alex Toth, like this is more lighthearted than a lot of what we tend to see him write. So and it's honestly, it's just a killer image of Wonder Woman, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Dem hips, like Mr. Snort or Snort.
There's like a little wiggle implied there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's a very fun piece. I did see it. I follow Greg's Calf Gallery, and yeah, I thought it was very fun. Those folds, what are you gonna do, right? It's like you put it in the mail to somebody, but I'm glad they saved it. Stuff like that.
Yeah, it was a fellow cartoonist, Joel. Oh God, I want to say Thingball.
Do you have it in here?
Oh yeah, Rich Danny said in the comments. Yeah, it's Joel Thingball.
Oh yeah, Joel. Yeah, he is the. You're right. The Wonder Woman art collector. He's been on Calf for a long time. It was a Joel piece. All right. Well, awesome. Glad it gets to stay on Calf a little longer. Alan Barnard. Again, this feels like a new collector, but they've been around for like 15 years on Calf. You get a nice Russ Heath and Sergeant Rock. No, our Army at War page.
I think that is Rock, but yeah, it's our Army at War. So what I think I like about this the most is it's so spare. Like it's the way that he's putting the two characters together, you get this feeling of like hopelessness, of being like rushed or cramped, or you know what I mean? Like he doesn't have a prayer. And I think like that's done so cleverly, like with the camera angles, with again, like how close the characters are to one another. You get that like stalking feeling that like this guy's in big trouble.
Oh yeah, I mean the size of that the baddie in this thing is kind of overwhelming. I love that first panel though,
Yeah.
pulling the gun, the gun up, and you just see the shadowy figure, the wispy smoke, yeah, or snow, or I don't know what the heck they're fighting in, but no, I love it. I absolutely love this page, and I need a Russ Heath in my collection. I'd be happy to have had this one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to keep looking. What is this? Robert says the famous German Golem Brigade of World War II. I have no idea. And do I know who the Cliff Guy is? Of course I know who the Cliff Guy is. First time I went to San Diego and I helped Mark Hay in his booth. It was the Cliff Guy and I still have the T-shirt that Mark printed up for San Diego that year that had it had splash page on the front, and then of course on the back it had splash page, the Cliff Guy, and then Comic Art Fans, because the first year Comic Art Fans was only like 6 months old. He didn't think he didn't think there was anything worthwhile that was going to happen there. So I saved that shirt that the Walt the Cliff Guy got second billing on the back of the shirt before So anyway, love this piece, and yeah, well, I didn't love enough there. Now I've liked it. That's even better. So congrats to Alan on that one. Now let's see here. What do we got? What is this from?
So great question. I had never heard of this character or this title or this whatever. Like this is picked based purely on the incredible quality of each individual panel on this page. I mean, this is so impeccably tightly rendered and so perfectly illustrated. Like I kind of can't get over it. This guy posted several pages, I think all from this same, not maybe the same issue, but the same title. And this just happened to be my favorite. I don't know. I think probably because it has that weird dead space on the left that I don't know, maybe if there was a stat there. If it's deliberate, it's a super weird pacing choice, but it is what it is. Anyway, the content of the page of this one, I think I just liked better than the others, but it's really, I mean, like I said, just impeccably illustrated.
Yeah, it really is. And again, it'd be great if these were bigger scans, but look at the amount of detail on these panels is ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah,
each one is rendered like to that level.
That's amazing. And even this last panel where the spores are coming out of those mushroom shapes or whatever the hell's going on there. That's crazy. It looks like he fully rendered it and then covered it all up with paint or something. I mean, I don't know how he did it. It's amazing. I want to see what the other. You're saying they posted other pieces by this artist?
Several, yeah.
All right, let's see.
And I had never heard of Dennis McLaughlin in my life.
Well, there's only 5 pages on Calf, and then none of them are getting any views. So, yeah, I'm taking that page and putting it over here, and I'm gonna check it out later. That's cool. I mean, how often do we hear of an artist? Now, is it spelled right? Maybe could he have done it? Is it really?
It looks right. Well, try it with try LAU.
Oh, and I see, look, he has an MD here. He spells it right in the title. So
Oh, so
the keyword
McLaw.
search,
Yeah.
something's up. Let's see.
It does look very British, Rich. I completely agree with that.
Let me see.
Especially the lettering.
Oh yeah, with the lettering for sure. Okay, if I change it to a C, we get 10 pieces. Yeah, by Dennis. Okay, well, still not a lot.
Yeah.
But well, I'll have to do some research. Okay. Very, very cool pick. I did not see that one.
Thanks.
All right. So over to me here. I mentioned the other day that Comic Art Boston was posting some really nice pieces, and I'm trying to remember what the other one was. So there was a Kirby War page that was just very expansive. It just wasn't. It wasn't as good as this piece. I wanted to pick the Kirby, but I felt like this Mike McKone Death of Superman kind of retelling piece was just cool and different, different perspective on it, and I was emailing a bit with Mike McKone this week. So when I saw this, I was like, all right, I'm going that direction because
all right,
enough things going on in my day. So yeah, congrats to Cab, and Cab picked up a piece of art on Anthony's show last night, so it was good to see him in shows buying art again. All right, I had to pick this one. Matt Ellison. Every time I saw it, I was like, this is just such a great Man-Thing image.
Yeah.
And it's on a sketch card. It's in Kavi's gallery from on an OAX 2026 sketch card. It's just so good. I hope Matt does. If Matt comes back to OAX in 2027, I hope he does a similar deal with the sketch cards. I'm gonna get 2 this time at least.
All right.
Look at this thing.
If you get him to draw Man-Thing, you made a good decision.
Right. Exactly. This is you're right, Rich Danny's. I mean, all it needs is a Rocket Raccoon, and Lowenstein would have been I don't know. He would have been thanking his lucky stars. But either way, I just every time I saw it, I was like, it's just too good. I can't not pick it. And I think it got enough comments that it popped up on the CAF homepage a couple times. And so I thought that was kind of fun. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat to see that image there. So let's see here. Next piece. So yeah, this is where I get to say, Gary Land, go premium. Gary has been posting like a fiend the last several days, right? And when this one went up there and I saw the thumbnail, I'm like, oh, cool. It's going to be a nice size scan. And I was like, it's not a nice size scan. So
you want to hear something messed up? I didn't see this.
You didn't see it? How did you?
How would I have not picked this?
I don't know. That's why I was shocked I still had the chance to do it. So I did it.
Wild.
But yeah, Gary, Gary's been a collector for a very long time. And I know he's been premium in the past, but he's just been on a tear the last couple of days, posting. He had a really nice Adam Hughes Black Widow cover, I think he posted.
Yeah.
And shoot, I mean, just really great piece after great piece, and they're all 800 pixels tall. So Gary, if you're out there, splurge a little bit, my friend. $75.
Please, so I can see this in high res.
Exactly. So I won't send him an email, but if anyone out there is friends with Gary, you can tell him that we put him on notice on the update. But again, this is such a cool piece. I'm happy to see it on CAF. I would never have thought that Gary's kind of like his focus to me primarily was always on like early DC stuff, but at the same time, I know he's crossed over into Marvel a lot. So, but it's just you see somebody collect that. And I mean, when this was sold, Gary would have been the last person on my mind to be the one.
I wouldn't have thought that either.
So, but I'm glad it's on CAF. Let's just get a bigger scan. Then James was posting a whole bunch of stuff. I think he posted like 3 or 4 Excalibur pages and God only knows what else. But Diodato, who was the inker on this? It says
Pimentel.
Yeah. So New Avengers page. I mean, that the Century, that image is just so freaking awesome.
It is.
I mean, so great. I almost don't care about the rest of the artwork on it, but it's all still really great as well.
Yeah.
But that image is so solid. It's like that should be a cover. That should be
a
Diodato splash. Right. Exactly. It is. It's an amazing illustration. In front of the moon like that. It really is a full page splash with the inset panels. James, your Excalibur pages were nice too, but this one stole the show.
More bombastic, to be sure.
Exactly. Somebody mentioned Gibbons earlier. I mean, every time I see a nice Gibbons 2000 AD page, I have to go for it. So I did. Just the machine, this vehicle
It's
slash trans
Go Busters, I think, right?
Go Buster. Is that what it's from? I didn't even read. To me, it doesn't even matter what it's from. I just love it every time I see this stuff. I never see this stuff come up for sale. I don't know how people get it. Maybe they're just like skimming pieces they've had in their collection.
I'm with you.
I mean, I'd find, I'd move a small mountain to try to figure out how to buy one of these pages, and I regret, way back in the day with what's the UK Rufus Dayglow. What site is his? I can't think of it right now. Artroids, thank you. Yeah, I mean, he used to have some of these pages on there, and by the time I was like, I gotta get one of these, he doesn't have them on there anymore.
Yeah.
So everybody got
I
smart.
waited too long. I waited too long to try and buy a Cam Kennedy too. It
Mhm.
was like, no, he's not selling any anymore. I was like, what? Why?
Anyway, I don't even know whose collection this is in. Paul Roach. Paul's got one hell of a collection. So this is a lovely piece and another great piece for his collection. Then I picked this one for, this is in Shemp's Calf Gallery. So
really like this.
Kevin Nolan inks. And what was I'm trying to remember what was the story on this one?
It's Batlash, right?
Yeah. But the thing is, when it just doesn't feel like Kevin to me, and that was kind of what I liked about it, because Kevin's style is very distinctive. I mean, even like when he inks over Brian Hitch, it feels semi Kevin Nolan.
It's is it Nick Cardy pencils?
Well, that's why I wanted it, because he doesn't list Cardy on it, does he?
I mean, he's the Batlash guy.
Right. That's why I was trying to see, because he doesn't list him down here. He only lists Kevin as the inker.
No, Nick Cardy pencils.
It is Nick Cardy pencils.
Right there, third additional.
Yep. Oh, all right. Well, either way, then this doesn't feel like Nolan, and I just feel like a lot of times when we see Kevin inks, you get a sense of Kevin in it, and with this piece, I have no sense. I feel like he was being true to the source material, and I just thought that was kind of cool, because I feel like Kevin has earned a right to do whatever. It's like when Sienkiewicz inks somebody,
Sure,
it's Sienkiewicz.
Sure.
Nolan when somebody, it's Nolan. I would never have guessed Nolan when I saw this piece. I like the composition on it too. So
there's one, and this is going to sound kind of silly.
Mhm.
Batlash's sleeve that has that feels like Nolan to me, but the rest of you, I entirely agree.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's too soft. It's too Cardy. I mean, because you can think of those. Think about all the pencil illustrations, headshots by Cardy that are on Calf.
Yep.
These feel just like that. That's a Cardy woman's face. I mean, so and this is, I mean, well, anyway, bottom line is I just thought that was kind of neat, because it's not something I'm used to seeing, and I've seen a lot of Kevin Nolan artwork over the last few years. Has that Doctor Strange sleeve, says number one Marvel fan.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh man. All right. This piece was in a bin dive too, but I did not put it in my stack. I'll just putting that out there. Berkey had this one when I first started digging through bins, and I left it in the bin. So it has wound up in whose Calf Gallery? Chuck Arnold's.
Of course.
So congrats. I had no idea it was Chuck's. But yeah, no, I saw this one and I thought it was cool, but I actually, there was a different Indiana Jones page that I liked that I don't even know if it's in the stack anymore. Mike might have taken it out after a certain amount of years. At any rate, I've seen this piece in person. I think it's awesome, and congrats to Chuck Arnold for getting it.
And like Rick points out, it's Burn Austin.
Right. Exactly. I mean, this is, look at that. The first panel alone is awesome. But the close up of Indy there, and the last panel, I love it. Absolutely love this page. Kind of jealous I didn't put it in my stack for 4 years in Cox Block, all of you. I do have a Steve Ditko in Indiana Jones page in the stack. I will say that. So I haven't bought it yet, but it is there, and it's not going anywhere. So it's pretty short right now. then this is Alberto's, and it's not a cap, it's a red Sonia, and it's Sowie. We haven't Sowie after she doesn't work with Next Comic Art anymore,
Yep.
so we don't see a lot of her work out on the market too often. And I thought this was beautiful. It reminded me why I like Sowie's work. I think the colors are fantastic. The composition's good for kind of a 3/4 figure, and I love it. I mean, I thought it was wonderful to see. The world needs more Sowie artwork out there. That's for sure.
It feels a little bit like a D&D like interior illustration.
Yeah, yeah. No, and very nice pickup, Alberto. It's oh, you know what? And James, now that I see you here, the only thing missing on that Diodato piece was some babe in a bikini. I don't your takes are changing, man. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, Alberto. I mean, look at those. The lips are just like red. I mean, this is a great piece. I love her stuff. So yeah, I agree with Matt. Very, very. I mean, yeah, it's a very wonderful piece. He's gonna draw. He's gonna draw a bikini babe on that piece. All right, I picked this one for the show graphic kind of early because I mean it's just classic, and I thought it was awesome. And it's Steve Lawrence. Yeah, Steve Lawrence's Calf Gallery. So many characters.
Right.
I love it. I mean, I love the fact that is that Cyclops whining right over Thanos' head. I mean, I figured I'd catch shit for that, but
The Thing wants a piece. He's coming in from the right.
yeah, he's not. Yeah, everybody's aghast except Ben. He's going in there for the kill. Well, and I guess Wolverine's kind of mad there too.
Well,
But,
of course.
yeah, but yeah, I thought this is great. Lawrence just keeps picking up some of the most historic pieces out there, and this one ranks up there as just such a classic Marvel image. I mean, shoot. I mean, I'm seeing characters I didn't see the first 2 times I looked at it. I mean, there's Sasquatch back there. I didn't notice him before. Man, it's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Yeah, it is packed.
Now, Steve, congrats. Well, he's got a few comments on there. Probably can get a few more. He only has 100 views. I got one more piece in here, right? Yeah, like I kind of picked this one for fun. This is in Lee Parmiter's Calf Gallery. Matt Frank is the artist. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. You get Gadzuki in this one as well.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I love it. I mean, and because Godzilla's kind of he's kind of drawn very cartoony, right?
Yeah.
But it works really well. I mean, the monsters around him are more kind of a menacing feeling.
Edgier looking.
And I like that. It softens Godzilla a little bit to be he's surrounded by absolute danger here, and he's like something out of a pogo strip, right? I mean, he's just a little bit comedic, and I don't think he stands a chance. I don't think Gadzuki thinks they're gonna get out of this one alive.
He's also got the old school, like the OG face too, with like the kitty nose.
Yes, you're right. I didn't even think about that. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the line work on here. This is just a really wonderfully detailed piece. I mean, I'm seeing I didn't even notice his tail kind of wrapping around him before. I mean, so I'm just seeing stuff in here that I didn't even notice because there's just so much to kind of take in on this piece.
It's really good cartooning.
It is. It really, really is.
Nice
So
line weights, like everything's like, in spite of being gnarly looking, everything's pretty legible too.
yeah, agreed. So Lee, you did very well with this one. That's just fantastic. And yeah,
Cool.
we did it. Did we do it? Look at it. We did it. It's a minute and 40 seconds in before it's 11. Amazing.
Wow.
Wow, this is a couple quick weeks, man.
I'll take it.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Absolutely not. So we're gonna miss you.
Send me pictures.
I will. You better believe that.
In lieu of like Daniel Warren Johnson sketches, just send me pictures.
All right, you got that. And just make sure that you try to get it on your schedule for next year. But
It's there. Winger and I have been lamenting that we're not going all day today via text.
Yeah, I'm excited. You just start thinking it as soon as you just remember the town, the Saturday get together at Rob's, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
There's just so many things to do, and the artist list is packed.
The artist list this year, I cannot think of a better, larger assemblage.
Mhm.
Like everybody's there.
Even I saw Tim Bradstreet's going, for crying out loud. He only ever
Wow.
goes to San Diego. So I thought, I don't think I think his message said he wasn't drawing, but he's bringing 2 portfolios of art. So, hey, I'm gonna swing by. I haven't seen Tim in, like, it feels like 10 years. So calm down, everyone. Anyway, yes, it is. So I'll make sure I send, I got your number. I'll text you,
Yeah.
from the show floor a few times. I
All right,
guarantee it.
cool.
All right. Well,
Have fun.
that box has been, the cardboard box has been sitting in the same spot for a while.
Big Bad Toy Store. That's all
Big Bad
my
Toy Store,
that's
yes.
all my mask toys that I haven't had the balls to unbox and like do anything with yet. So I gotta do that.
You got to crack into that. Yeah,
Well,
I thought
I'm
that's what
gonna
it
put up a little display case there, like one of those IKEAs, and put all the like pose all the mask toys in there, like mid transformation, whatever. But I don't know. I'm a lazy man, Bill.
you got your priorities: drinking beer, smoking cigars. You got to work. You got to go to the gym.
Yep.
I don't know how you're trying to fit any time to do miniatures and anything else. I don't know how you do it.
I have a lot of hobbies.
Yes, you do. All right. Well, I will see you next Thursday.
Okay. Have fun, boys.
Thank you. See you, Chris. All right, everybody. We made it just a little bit past 11 because we had a little bit of a late start. But I hope to see many of you at Heroes this weekend. Remember, the whole CAF team is going to be there. If we've not met before, please come up and introduce yourselves. I've had a few people who I've been emailing with, like the last 6 months, who are kind of new to CAF, saying that they were going to be going, and they said they would come up and say hi. So please, it's we're all going to be there. You know what Kazra looks like, to Tulio. Sardo, he's been on enough stuff. Tatiana, Colin, he's the only man of mystery that you have not seen before, probably. But we'll make sure that if Colin's with us, we'll say this is Colin. So all 6 of us will be there. It's going to be a good time. Take some video. I will. I might be even half tempted to see if I could live stream, if I can get a good internet connection off my phone. Probably won't, but something for fun. As everybody remembers, back what was it, 4 years ago, when we had the first show. Heroes was like the first show that after the pandemic, and so many of us went there, met for the first time. We were at that Abari gaming bar that they had set up as kind of a comic card fans / party to kick things off, and we did a live stream for like 10 minutes from that show, and it was a lot of fun. George Hodge helped set up the majority of it, and it was a really good time. I've got great memories from Heroes, and so yeah, anybody we've not met before, please come by, say hi, and introduce yourself. And looking forward to it. Kazra and I are there. We get in tomorrow. I think we'll probably be at the hotel by 12:30 or so. But we both leave very early on Sunday, so we won't be there. But all day Friday, all day Saturday, we'll see you. So enjoy the rest of your evening. And if you're not going to Heroes, sorry, we'll see you on the channel next week. Marcus, no, I will not proxy bid for you, my friend. Not at all. All right. I will see you later. See you in Charlotte.